This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be amazing, and I can't wait. And this is my ever first time, like buying a game. Then like, oh, next day after buying a game, actually, I bought the game pre-order so I can get the pre-ordered shit. That shit's good. I like the pre-order. Very difficult sometimes because you gotta do one thing and you gotta do another. A whole bunch of processing stuff. Just make sure that's off and this is off and everything, because right now we're just chatting. Chatting is fun. I enjoy a good chat. Chit chat. You gotta do the chit chat. Because you never know how things are gonna go. Because it's just all part of the sequence of events. Because I don't hear alerts, because if there's ever like an alert, I just don't know, because it's just people. Because who knows? Because who's gonna be up this late to watch my shit? I just find that funny. Because like, oh, you got this, you gotta go do that. It's just weird. Because you have so many things going on, and it is just weird, and it's funny. Because this is like super chats or something. I don't know. It's just weird. Because I'm trying to get that good DLC stuff too. Because it's weird, it's enjoyable, I love it, fun. Because I can't believe this stuff ends on the 30th of September, which is good because it's a bit away. We get rewards for watching Dark Sorceress while they're live in Woodlands 4. I am going to be live for a while because of things, because I want to drag this out. I want to drag out my stuff, because I want to get this premium rewards from Twitch regarding the stuff, and I want you guys to get that stuff, because you guys are Borderlands fans. Some of you might not. Some of you just might be here seeing like, oh, what's this? And I understand that, because I'm gonna stay here as long as possible. That way, you guys can get the Borderlands stuff too. I might not be here every day. You might find someone else to watch to get the stuff. I might get someone else to watch, because if it's like late at night and you're just like, oh, I really need that stuff, I'll be here, regarding whether it's one of my days that I'm available, because I got stuff to do too. Because it's just a bunch of stuff, a lot of weird stuff, a lot of new stuff. It's weird because I just want to sit down and talk. I just want to talk for a bit before we start doing stuff, because I'm just here. Not much, because I was planning on getting a new model for stuff, because of course I can't always use this because it's something that I found. It's not something I made. If I made this would be amazing. But I'm trying to think of new avatar ideas, my own personal one. I'm debating whether or not to use a human version of myself, because I have drawn myself on paper. It's just hard to do it on computer, because I have the pen and board. I can just draw, but I would say it's just the line work. The line work is really where you need the focus, because if you have a jittery pen like I do, it just makes it look weird, because I can't get a good line work sketch on a computer, because that's annoying to me. Because when I'm just drawing, it just sputters. And I tried everything. I've talked to other people. I've talked to some of my friends to get this fixed. But whenever they fix it, it works fine. But the next day, when I touch it again, it just screws itself up. And it's just weird. It's just very weird. Because I don't know why it does that, but it just does. Because I want to draw myself on my computer. That way I can update my model, and that way I can have a easier model to use, because yes, I have glasses and the eyes might not track that well, and mouthing things, I'm not really that much of a talkative person, so you don't know if I'm just frozen or if I'm not talking. That's the little thing that I do, because I get really focused on a game and I just go dead silent, because I'm not really a talkative person, because I don't have a drink. Damn it. I would get a drink, but I don't want to like disappear and then have to reset up my model. because I'll just take breaks in between talking because it's just less work talking sometimes because you gotta talk, you gotta do things. I gotta work. It's weird. Enjoyable sometimes. What was I talking about again? I don't know. Because before, I know it's a waiting room because this is a waiting room. And it's for Borderlands 4 because hell yeah, it's Borderlands 4. New game, it's got bugs. Thankfully, I haven't experienced them as much. Yes, my D-pad on my controller is a bit wonky, but I think that's just because I have a shitty controller. And it's just a lot of things. Because, to be truthful, I did start playing, but I'm going to start a new character. That way you guys can get an experience. I'm going to be putting it on the hardest difficulty, so that way you can see the hardest difficulty, and that way we can get some good items. I do get picky with some of the things I get, and I might not see stuff, because I understand, I'm one of you guys. I understand, like, if you're watching someone play a game and they can pick up stuff, you might see, oh, pick that up, you need that, or pick that up, you might need that. You might not, you might don't. I kind of get in that mindset too, as well, just not noticing things, because it does tend to happen to me, mostly, because I don't pay attention. If you guys want to say stuff, you can say stuff. I don't mind if you follow. I would like if you follow, because I'm trying to get this channel up and running. That way we can get money, because you know the phrase, give us some money. I like that. It's fun. I'm still new, but I am an experienced person because I've seen people around doing these things, learning from experience, from watching stuff, learning stuff. I would say I'm not that fun of a person to talk to, because I can get boring. Because I don't know what you guys want. Because why come here in the first place? Why come to this video? Why watch me? Is it because you find me funny? Is it because you find me something else? I don't know. Because I don't have a written prompt to talk about stuff. Because I work better working off of people than I do with myself. Because I can talk to myself, but it's hard. Because when you're just like sitting there talking to yourself about stuff, like trying to explain stuff to yourself, you might not do that. You might do. Tomato. I would say it just depends on what it is I'm thinking about. Because if I'm thinking about something, I'm going to think about that something. And I might enjoy what I'm thinking about, might not. Might try to unstress myself from thinking about that. Because, I don't know. I'm really trying to ride this conversation out, because I don't know what to talk about. Because questions, I work better with questions. Like, you have a question, feel free to ask, and I'll answer. Because I got the message board up to see if, like, any of you are typing. Because I don't know if you're typing. Are you typing? Who knows? It's an experience being a creature of the night. Because I don't know if you guys are in like a different time zone or something. Because I don't know why, but I feel like most of you guys are Canadians. Because I look at my statistics and it says Canadian. And I'm just thinking, is this for real? Because why would it? I'm just confused. Because I'm happy that Canadians are watching me, but I know there's some, because I do see some other ones. Like, I had one Spanish guy a few streams back who said something. Was he Spanish or was he from Spain? I think it was from Spain. He said something in my uh, I believe it was my Kriegs video where I was playing Borderlands 3 and I was in the DLC for Krieg and I was playing and I didn't hear the ping for the message notification. And I translated it because I did hear him do the ping. I didn't notice because I saw it on my little dashboard thing and I said, yeah, you too, buddy, because I didn't know what it said. Then I translated it and it's like, oh, go get the chest. And I did get a chest. So I believe I did well. Some of you might be coming in here and saying like, oh, when is the Borderlands 4 gonna happen? Well, it's gonna happen soon. I'm just trying to ride this out that way. People can see this and they can just decide to join in. Because I don't know if you guys are gonna join in. Because if you just come here regularly or if you're a new person, please follow. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do that. Just follow and check out my YouTube. Because I'm gonna post this live stream to YouTube anyways, because that's where I post everything, because my channel is a big kerfuffle of things, because it started out as a old thing where it's just like random things like Sims, then People Playground, and then after that a couple years later, Borderlands 3. I started doing that, not talking in the videos. Then after a while, I got my own model to pop up. Yes, it was a model that was already a part of the thing. Then after some time, I got my own model. That kind of works with my vibe. Then I upgraded it. Well, I didn't really upgrade it. I just added like a key feature. Like I can just push this and mask. It's a nice mask. It works because it fits me. It fits my vibe. I'm a Borderlands player. I like playing Borderlands. It's good. It's a good series. Yes, there's some bumpy roads regarding some aspects of the series, but they work their ways out. This is a new game. It's gonna have its own bumps and experiences. I will hopefully not run into any bugs. If there is a bug, we get to laugh at it together. And plus, it's a live recording. Devs can see this. They can see, oh, I noticed that this and this happened in this person's video. I will work on fixing that. Because I don't really work with the devs. I am the witch of the people. I'm the witch of the people. I'm just here to provide my own little spookiness. I find it funny how Claptrap, because this is starting to turn more into a Borderlands discussion than it is gameplay footage. I feel like Claptrap, as far as I've gotten, because I haven't gotten that far, from the little things I've seen from videos and stuff, he's gotten better. He's still Claptrap. He's still the annoying little dingus that he is. But he is getting better. I would say it's just his character development. Because he's gone through a lot of stuff, and his voice is stuck like that. But it can sound depressed and sad, which is cool. But it's interesting. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this situation of things, because that will come in handy. Because I don't know. Hopefully my my desktop isn't too loud, because I noticed in my Deep Rock Galactic video that it was hard to hear what I was saying. So I've turned down my desktop a bit so that way you guys can hear me better. I haven't really tested it because I should have tested it, but we're going into this. We're both having an experience. Oh boy. And I think, well, hold on. I think that might work. That might give it a bit more boost.